guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the four-man spot. And for the Bucks, Miles Turner out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Well, points won't be easy to come by in this one, Stan. We have two of the toughest defenses in the league here.
Yeah, look, the way these teams can rotate and cover for each other is phenomenal. They know that defense is their identity, and they pride themselves.
Now here's Brown. Outside Pritchard. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Brown against Green. Brown, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Queta. Turner covers. Queta, pass to Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Porter against White. On the wing, Green. This one for three. It's Kuzma with the miss. First quarter, just over a minute played. Brown finds White. Here's Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Pritchard from outside. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kuzma with a screen on Pritchard. It's tipped. And here's Brown. Pass to Queta. Here's Walsh. Pritchard surviving the D. The kick out to White. 4-3. The rebound by Turner. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Green. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside White. Here's Queta. And that one is hammered home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, crafty play by Porter, tripping up the defense and opening things up for another guy.
And, Coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Turner. They double him with White. Kuzma down low. Blocked! And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Kuzma. Got a piece of it. Now Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Here's Queta. Here's White. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Pritchard. 5 on the clock. From the arc. White can't hit. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Now here's Pritchard. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting a 3, it really opens up this offense.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Green against Brown. Green, the pass to Porter. Spins. Shot blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Green. Shot clock at 5. White with it. Pass to Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on A.J. Green.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And both free throws good for Brown. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's Porter. Yet to see a basket. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Here's Walsh. And here's White. Here's Walsh. Pass to Pritchard. Launches it. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Green, the pass to Rollins. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Walsh. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Bucks trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Rollins. Green, the pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? Boston with a rebound. Cater's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Brown. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. He's checked in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Boston also changing it up. Hauser comes in for Walsh. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. The Bucks trail by 10. Turner, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Turner. Green against Brown. 6 to shoot. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Pritchard.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
5 to shoot. Green finds Anthony. Shoots over Pritchard. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Celtics lead by 10. Outside, Brown. Pass to Simons. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jacks up a 3. And it's Simons missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brown. To the wing, right side. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. And Boston again with the bucket.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Turner, a screen on Pritchard. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Fires in the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. And Boston again with the bucket.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Anthony with it. Defended by Pritchard. Turner, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Turner. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Cater's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the lob. And Brown with the stuff.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
Trent outside. Back to Anthony. Down low. Here's Turner. Deflected. Simons outside. Over Trent. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Portis comes in for Kuzma. And Harris is subbed in for Green. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Now here's Harris. Portis finds Trent. Back to Portis, looking to win the run. And then Portis with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Shireman. Pass to Simons. There's a screen. The three. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Portis outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Trent, the pass to Portis. Over Boucher. Portis' shot is off. Boston leading by 14. Pass to Simons. From outside the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Boston. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Anthony Simons. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Gonzalez in at the one. Kept alive. Hauser, that's good. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Shireman's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Celtics substitution. Number 55, Taylor Shireman.
Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Anthony. And here's Portis. Minot pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Shireman. Simons deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it from 18. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Simons against Anthony. Out to Harris. To the paint. Here's Trent. The shot off that time. And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Back to Hauser. Pass to Boucher. Back to Hauser. Over Harris. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Simons with a steal. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
First one falls for him. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation. But he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
BA, he hasn't been in high-visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Green's checked in for Sims. Porter Jr. comes in for Harris. And it's Rollins in for Anthony.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Now here's Porter. He's scoreless. Here's Portis for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Now Brown. He's got 13. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Unloads from 13. Boston pulls it in. They led by as many as 18. White for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
What a confident attack by White, finding his shot on the move.
Trent outside. To the middle. Tipped away. And stolen by Boucher. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And when it comes to rebounding on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Milwaukee. Simons passes to Brown. That shot off the mark. Trent with the defensive effort. Porter with it, now guarded by White. Back to Porter. Outside, Green. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by White. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Here's Walsh. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Trent. Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Cadis checked in for Boston. Outside Porter. Inside Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Simons right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simons got 4 points in the quarter.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Now here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ball stolen. And Boston pushing it up now. White, good. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Well, look, give White credit. He took the contact well and just powered through it.
Outside, Green. Pass to Portis. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston leading by 19. Out to the wing. The three is up. Nails it from three. Walsh has got 6 points.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Now here's Portis. 9 points in the game. Portis with a screen on Brown. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Here's Green. Outside Porter. Pass to Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma with the ball. Now guarded by White. And he gets that one.
Yeah, Kuzma does have this flexibility in his shooting.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. It's Brown on the wing. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Green against Brown. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Now Porter. For 3. Hauled in by Brown. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
White for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Right wing. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Green against Brown. Takes a 3. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Bucks trail by 19. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Kuzma. There's a screen by Turner. Fires for three. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Green against Pritchard. The fadeaway. The kick out to White from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. White's got 10 points in the game.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Rollins passes to Porter. Here's Rollins. Turner, a screen on Pritchard. Snatched away. Here's Walsh. 6 points for him. And the baseline jumper, no good. Outside, Green. Pass to Rollins. Right side, Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla's a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
And that one misses.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Good on the second one. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now here's White. 10 points for him. And they're on the run. Kuzma, the pass to Turner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And he sinks the second. Celtics lead by 20. To the inside, Cato. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Kuzma outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Brown with it. Turner covering. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Pritchard. And here's Brown. Over Green. And so it's Boston up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Bucks trail by 19. We've got Green, Kyle Kuzma out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Now here's Brown. White with a screen on Green. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the 3 by Boston. Lets the 3 fly. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Green against Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shakes him. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Rollins, defended by Pritchard. Kuzma outside. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Kuzma's got 9.
Yeah, I love seeing Kuzma rise up and drain the jumper. He doesn't lack confidence in himself.
White against Porter. And Turner with the block. On the attack, Green. And there's the rejection. Porter against White. Pass to Brown. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer, Pritchard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green, the pass to Kuzma. Nice D from Brown.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Rollins.
Hey, who got him?
Outside Porter. Turner, a screen on White. Pass to Turner. There's the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. He's got 11.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Bucks foul. Rollins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cada. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Porter in the post. He's guarded by White. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Brown passes to Pritchard. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by Green. Bucks trail by 15. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake it. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys, back to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. On the wing, Green. Pass to Porter from downtown. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 16th rebound on the night. The kick out to White to win the cold spell. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pritchard with a steal. Here's Brown, and he drops it in from the low post. 19 points for Jaylen Brown. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Now here's Brown. 19 points in the game. Pass to Queta. The kick out to White. Let's go with a three. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. The Bucks trail by 17. Rollins passes to Porter. Now here's Turner. The three. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Turner's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
White, the pass to Queta. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Trent, he's checked in for Green. And the Celtics also making a change. Simons is checked in for Brown. The Bucks shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Rollins. The kick out to Kuzma. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Simons finds Pritchard. They set the pick. Right side White. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. White's got 15.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Kuzma. 12 points for him. Back to Turner. Fires the three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Back to Pritchard. White on the wing, fires the three, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
Here's Rollins. There's a screen by Turner. Just 5 to shoot. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Steps back and fires. And it's Simons missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. And the Celtics also making a change. Boucher's checked in for Cada. The free throw is off from Porter. Boston leading by 14. Simons outside. Left side White. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. What do you expect to see from Gary Trent Jr. on any given night, Coach?
Well, look, B.A., you're going to get a combination of good shooting, soft touch in close, and he can go vertical. He makes some spectacular plays.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Milwaukee making some changes. Harris comes in for Porter Jr. and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Minot's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for White. Trent hits them both. Pritchard with it. 6 points for him. On the wing, Simons. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Anthony Simons. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for 2, Gary Trent Jr.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Trent. Trent hits them both. Boston leading by 13. Boucher a screen on Anthony. Simons outside. Rebounded by Trent. The Bucks shooting just under 40% from the field. Anthony against Pritchard. Trent from long range. The shot won't fall. And for Boston, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Pritchard. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd. Kuzma, the pass to Anthony. Now here's Kuzma. The D's right on him. 4 on the clock. Here's Trent. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Simons. Boucher a screen on Harris. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Harris. That one's good for 2. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Minot. Pass to Pritchard. Inside. It's stolen by Kuzma. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Harris. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Boston leading by 11. Here's Simons. And a two-handed jam.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
And here is Kuzma. Anthony outside. Puts up a 3. Derek White getting it done for Boston. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. Now here's Trent. Now Green. Pass to Anthony. 5 on the clock. From 17. He can't get it to go. Boston leading by 13. Brown passes to Simons. $18 feet out. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. The shot, no good. Oh, good D by Boucher. Trent against Brown. Pass to Simons. Looking to get back on track. It's hauled in by Portis.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Harris passes to Anthony. Trent outside. From deep. They grab their own miss. Portis gets the bucket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Boucher a screen on Trent. Here's Brown. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Minot. Now here's Boucher. Lets it go from deep. Minot, good. Minot's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And that one's good. Green.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Here we go, Bucks fans. Coming to the floor right now is your Bucks home trophy. Let me hear ya.
And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Cata's checked in for Boston. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
That belongs to the Celtics. Sam Hauser taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Trent from long range. Cata pulls it in. Celtics lead by 14. Simons outside. Pass to Cata. Shot from the wing. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And here is Green. Now here's Turner, defended by Hauser. Out to Anthony, and stolen by Brown. To the inside, Simons. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Celtics lead by 16. Anthony against Simons. Pass to Turner. Now here's Trent. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics lead by 16. Back to Simons. Here's Brown. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. There's a screen by Turner. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Three-pointer. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Cata. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level.
Timeout.
Everything is working for them right now.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Portis. Porter Jr. comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Boston also changing it up. Walsh is checked in for Boucher. Derek White comes in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. Now here's Kuzma. Green finds Kuzma. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Outside, Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bucks trail by 17. Outside Porter. To the left side wing. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Rollins, defended by Pritchard. And here's Porter outside. The rebound, Celtics. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Pritchard. Outside White. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here we go, one-on-one. Kuzma with the ball. Pritchard picks him up.
I love how aggressive Kuzma is in transition. Terrific at finding ways to execute.
Outside White. Back to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Takes the three. Again, the miss by Boston. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Here's Turner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Turner's got 21 points in the game.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Pass to Brown. Over Green. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Porter with it. Jacks up a three. And it's Green missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Brown. Green with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 15. Up top, Porter. Here's Rollins. Pass to Kuzma. Outside for Green. For three. Buries it from three. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Outside, Brown. 16 feet out. Down goes the jumper.
And that's a good-looking jump shot from Jaylen Brown.
Bucks trail by 14. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Attention fans, here come your Bucks breaker crew. Bucks breaker crew, give them another round of applause, fans.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Rollins, defended by Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Now Porter. Jacks up a three. Oh, it doesn't go. And here's Brown. White with a screen on Green. Brown. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Kuzma using the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Jaylen Brown. No good from three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Now here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside Kuzma.
At the line for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Kuzma hits them both. Now Pritchard. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. Here's Walsh, defended by Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. The triple drop.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Jaylen Brown.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Kuzma, defended by Pritchard. Turner, ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Yeah, nice decision from Kuzma there. Just breaking down the defense in the screen and roll action.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.